Oh, hello!
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 Hello.
Heroes!
Oh,
Welcome to
Cinder's
Disco
here, by the way.
Partyland.
Oh, Cinder's here.
Woo!
Hey, we got, like, people forever. Leaf blowing takes
Yeah.
forever. I agree.
We got people from Russia, we got people from Holland, we got people
Greetings,
from... Wait, no,
Europe.
Nodegama has been to Holland and is back in Germany.
It's like Eurovision was early.
Got international party times
Yeah.
going on here in Hekate Dungeon.
And we got the disco
Great.
music for it.
D&D.
And do a little,
Yeah.
do a little volume mixing here.
So, welcome back once again for Dungeons and Dragons. Starting story arc number 2 after our heroes defeated the Blue Feather Bard. Blue Feather Bard ? Plural.
Isn't it not plural, I thought?
It wasn't
Bracket
plural in the
S,
end.
bracket.
It was not plural. It was just one. But it confused everyone for a while. I'll try to get all of the previous episodes uploaded. We had a bit of a scare where we thought the first episode with Glamsy was lost, but fortunately Corey had recorded it, so we're okay. I'll
Yeah.
be uploading it to my channel soon. I just need to sort everything out with that.
It was because we had a scare before that where we thought we lost another episode, so...
Yes. Oh god.
Have
Yeah.
5
Of all
backups, do the
episodes
Jade Harley
to
thing.
lose, the one with Glamsy. I can't lose that.
Yeah, that's important.
Um,
Alright, let's do the
okay,
feud.
so in case there are new players, because this is the start of a new arc, can everyone we have present introduce themselves and the characters we're playing? Corey, can you take us to the amazing inn known as the Shitty Wizard?
We're already there, Kate.
Okay.
So, hi, I'm Corey. I'm playing Renato Lanius. He is a Cormyrian noble who went to Neverwinter on a journey of self-discovery and discovery of his lineage. He happened to start finding traces of something strange out there, so he has maybe powers that people might describe as eldritch, but otherwise he's a pretty good boy, I'd say.
Okay. Shrag, you're next.
Yeah, I'm Shrug. I am playing Vivian Blackthorn, the half-elf paladin who is either the worst or the best paladin ever. They are quite rambunctious and prone to speak with any and all animals that they come across, and also play pranks on people occasionally.
Excellent. Alex.
Okay, hello, I'm Alex, and I'm playing Vembry Galadan, the human fighter who's an Eldritch Knight, has a bit of magic to him, and is consistently redefining the meaning of chaotic neutral each week.
Cinder.
Hey, I'm Cinder, and I'm playing Quinn Sirius, the rogue who no one really knows much about besides the fact that he is a master with darts.
And unlocking.
You do not. Yes.
Lauren.
Hi, I'm Lauren, and I'm playing Elia Goodhart, the tiefling bard who will either sass you or sleep with you.
Or stab you. That's the third option. Okay, and last but not least, Jade.
Hi, I'm playing Nice Goldstern, very, very tall dwarf who won the Dwarvish Bake Off. That's me.
Totally not an Earth Genasi.
Not at all.
No, why would you say that?
Dwarf.
Definitely a dwarf.
Definitely.
Really big, rocky dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Obviously.
Winner of
We
the
dwarves are
Great
made of stronger stuff.
Just sturdily built.
Just wearing something of stone skin, after all. That's all.
Yeah. Some dwarves are really tall and really rocky. Alright, after debating among yourselves, after the offer was made from the Harper agent known as Ivory Star Crusade,
The Ivory Coast
I still
exports.
love that name. Oh.
A great name.
Let me just grab my notes here. You have agreed upon yourselves that you are going to go to Waterdeep to investigate these strange murders and kidnappings that have been occurring among the nobility. And so you obviously need to travel from Neverwinter to get down the Sword Coast to Waterdeep. It's about 150 miles or so. And you agreed among yourselves off podcast that you were going to do this by ship. So you've been sort of asking around. Now here's an interesting question: have you told Daggle Neverember and / or Perpetua Stormseye that you are leaving Neverwinter?
I would have said yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Renata would have announced so.
Yeah.
Have you told them why? Just this is for my personal notes, so I need to know like how much you've told these guys about what you're doing.
We have been given
Then-
a quest.
We're
A-
keeping
a
an ear out, you
task.
could say.
Okay.
And Renata would say, well, it's only proper to do a little exploration, and since I am perhaps not really all that experienced on the Sword Coast, why not do a little touring?
So
I gotta
you've
take
just
him. I'm a native.
so what you've told Daggled and Perpetua is just that you've been given a quest. You're not going to go into further detail. You're not going to say who it's from, who it's for, or anything like that. Because this
No.
this task was
No.
given to you by the Harpers, of course, which is a kind of well, they're not really a secret organization because everyone knows they exist, but they kind of operate in secret, and nobody knows necessarily who is a Harper agent. And you've been contacted to aid Laeral Silverhand, who of course took over the role of Open Lord of Waterdeep from Daggle Neverember, who got kicked out because he was kind of funneling money from Waterdeep into rebuilding Neverwinter.
Yeah, having grown up in Waterdeep, I think I would know enough not to draw attention to the fact that we're going to help his replacement.
We're
So
just
have you
keeping an ear
told
out,
them
that's about it.
that you're going to Waterdeep specifically, or have you just told them you're leaving the city?
No, I'm willing to say we're going back to Waterdeep.
Yeah, I'd say we're headed straight
Yeah.
there, just cause.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you say that you're going to go, I should stop the disco music.
Oh, it's already stopped.
Oh right, it stopped for you. Okay, it was on loop for me. It was great. I was in
Disco
like
is dead.
disco land, having a great time. Okay. So when told that you're going to Waterdeep, Perpetua hands you a letter, and she says, she asks if you could give this to her father. Now, she explains that in Waterdeep, in order to cast magic, you have to be a member of a particular guild. Sorry, I need to just check what the name of the guild is. Because Waterdeep. Where is it? It's around here somewhere. I should have made sure I had this memorized before I started, sorry. Waterdeep, there it is. Okay, Waterdeep. Yeah, okay. Yep, okay, cool. Damn it. Okay, I'm just going to, for now, call it the, There is a name for it, and now I can't find where it is. I feel so annoyed at myself.
It's some sort of centralized mages guild, at least.
Yeah, basically, Waterdeep is all about guilds, and in order to cast magic, you have to pay a 40 gold piece. It's a one-off setup fee. God, you can tell I've been setting up franchises for a company. One-off setup fee to, get a license to cast magic in Waterdeep. And Elia already has one of these. Unfortunately, it's in her name, and she is exiled from Waterdeep.
Wait, hold on. Hey, Ilya, can I see yours?
Oh my god, you can
Wow.
forge documents! Oh.
I totally can.
You could probably forge them for
Great
everyone,
idea.
couldn't you?
Okay. So anyway,
That's amazing.
Perpetua asks you to give this letter to her father. She says that her father works for this guild that enforces magic in Waterdeep, and she says that he's usually the guy who meets people who arrive on ships at the docks to check that they've got the correct licenses to cast magic in the city. And she hands you a letter.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay.
All right, well, I'll accept it since I usually have the bag of holding anyway. But I'll
Okay.
make sure
Is
that
it
Vember
sealed?
gets to deliver it.
It is sealed, yes.
You're going to make sure that Vembry doesn't what?
I'm gonna make sure that Vembre is the one to deliver it. Just cause.
I see, and
I think
it
it's
is sealed.
interesting.
It is sealed, and knowing Perpetua, it's probably got arcane enchantments on it to prevent tampering. I mean, she's a fairly high level wizard, so
It'll be a little test of trust. There we go.
Maybe don't fuck with Perpetua.
Yeah. Oh no, I wasn't. Like I said, it's just up to Vembre at this point.
Oh yeah. My advice to memory.
all right.
Vembry just slides the letter into his pocket and says nothing.
So, Vivian, are you going to try to forge documents for everyone saying that they have permission to cast magic within the city? I mean, you won't be on the register in the city, so
True.
you'd have to pretend that you'd somehow slipped through, and then it only costs 40 gold to be registered, by the way.
I'm gonna buy my own, but if anyone wants me to forge some, I will, and I'm gonna forge one for Ilya in her new identity.
Oh,
That's
Or
probably
no, wait.
Yeah.
No, I just need to forge Ilya's new identity so she can buy a license as her new identity.
Assuming that
Also,
Perpetua's letter doesn't really help us with that.
I have two possible names for you, Ilya. Which do you like better? Fromaland or Tiblizit?
What?
Don't worry, these are both part of terrible puns.
I don't like either of those.
Well, fine. Never mind.
We'll have time to think of one before we get there.
Right.
But both of those sound awful.
All right.
Right. You don't want to be the Duchess Fortwin Tiblizit.
No.
So Perpetua says that she understands that you've got things to do, so she'll ask around the docks for you and find a respectable ship. She knows some people, and so you guys rest up for the night. Everyone get full HP back and your spell slots.
Hey.
And the next day, wandering into the inn, comes a weathered-looking older lady, probably in maybe her early 50s. She has a peg leg. She looks like she's seen a lot of sun and wind and rain and all sorts in her life. Sort of walking along on a crutch, carrying a fancy-looking scimitar. And she looks around and she says, "Oi! Are you the ear people?"
I am already in love with this lady.
Yes, we are.
We certainly
I
are.
hear you're
Yes.
in need of a ship.
Alright.
Yes.
Why, yes, we are.
Okay, chat. I need you guys to name this boat captain.
God.
Give
I
her
think
the
chat
most
should also name the ship.
piratey. Oh yes, also name the ship.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
We need to name a boat captain and a ship. Go, chat.
Let's
Your
see.
time has come.
Let's see what happens.
See.
I mean, if all else, if it comes down to us, we have already had the shitty wizard, so if we're just gonna make a theme of terrible names.
Oh no.
I Yes.
Ingrid von Grogleg.
Dog leg.
Hey, hollow leg.
I love it.
Ingrid von Grogleg.
Hey, Grig.
Yeah, okay, yeah, let's do it.
Something tells me
That's a beautiful name.
she's real good at drinking contests.
I wonder what's
Is
in
her
that
name
leg of
So-
hers.
Like, does that
Yeah, the
imply
peg
that
leg
she has like
detaches.
one of those false legs with like a flask in it?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just thinking that.
I was gonna say that's about the most literal definition of hollow leg as you can get.
I can imagine that.
Matryoshka doll.
And Matryoshka doll.
Why though?
It's a ship.
Because there are
within a
many
ship.
tiny
It's
ships
got, like,
inside.
Oh yeah, because it does
I
carry
mean-
like little canoes and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And the smallest one is called Boaty McBoatface.
Yes. Bring it back around.
It's like it'll be like the Thousand Sunny, like a tiny little version of it will shoot out.
And so I guess the one that's slightly bigger than that is named after Sir David Attenborough, huh?
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
ship
yeah.
that contains all our ships.
Hey.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I just fell in.
Ah.
Everyone took a couple of minutes to get that one. And then,
Oh. Damn.
Hi, my name is Ingrid von Grogleg. I'm the captain of the Matryoshka doll. I hear you're in need of a ride down to Waterdeep.
Sorry, could you say your name one more time?
Ingrid von Grogleg,
That's what I thought.
And the name of your ship,
Oh, no.
please.
the Matryoshka doll.
Wonderful.
Is Vember using that custom skill again?
I hope so. I love these custom skills. I still have that one too. What's it? Here we go. I think it was this one. Yeah, that's. Oh my god!
Wow.
I didn't actually roll that for it to happen, but that's amazing.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, there, Renato. Wow.
Do you have advantage?
He's not stunningly drunk anymore, but I was just rolling that for demonstration's sake.
That's amazing.
So, she says that she has a boat down at the docks. It's a fine vessel, ready to go. I'm willing to give you free passage if you'll crew me boat and protect it.
Of course, of
You
course.
there over at the bar, you with a face like a wet weekend, would you like to be a sailor? And Derbil sort of looks around like, me? Yes, you. And he goes, yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. Yeah, come with me, lad. Come and be a sailor. Come and meet me at the docks in a couple of hours.
And Durbal's parents never saw him again.
Derbil's gonna be a sailor now.
Nice.
Hope you like peg legs,
This
Devil.
is totally not because I couldn't be asked to draw loads and loads of tokens for this episode. I drew enough damn tokens for this episode.
Fair enough.
So Renata just kind of edges forward and asks politely, so what does she mean by crewing her ship?
I don't know. Salt water will not go well with these clothes. This is fine silk.
Oh. Maybe I should have made preparations for that. I didn't quite know that.
I hope she has more than limes in the storage.
I hate the idea of the sea. It's cold and wet and ugh. Do we have to go by ship?
It's
Well,
much faster.
it's already in motion, and I'd say, why not? If we do get some problems on the way down, we could always walk the way back up. Or take a caravan.
You all owe me so many drinks.
Haha. I'll have you covered on that one.
Of course.
Renato just holds up the wineskin and just gives it a little shake. He's decided this is a good habit to adopt.
Vivian is taking an entire cask of fire wine with them. So,
I feel like that musical timing was almost like perfect. Okay, Are there any other preparations you want to make? You're not going to be in Neverwinter for a while, probably. So, what do you want to do before leaving the city?
Maybe I should
is
grab
one
some
thing
odd
that I
things.
would like to do.
Yes.
I would like to ask Perpetua to write forward to Waterdeep and tell them that Elia Goodheart has died,
Okay.
and that one of her last requests was that the Open Lord and the other nobles be informed of her death.
Nice.
Okay. Perpetua, who respects the service you've done to the city, while she is normally of a rather lawful bent, she... What the hell was that noise?
Good question. That was
Sounds
weird.
like a bit of feedback.
Sounded like a little train.
Yeah.
It did.
The backstory train.
Yeah. Perpetua's normally kind of law-abiding, but on discussing it, she understands. But then she comes up with a counteroffer and asks if she could perhaps petition for you to be pardoned on behalf of the city of Neverwinter, and send a letter about the good deeds you've done here. What do you
Elia
think?
kind of thinks about it. But the thing is, she doesn't want anyone to know that she is coming to Waterdeep,
Right.
because there are a lot of people in the city who don't like her, and who, if they knew that she was sort of still around and on her way, it's a little safer for them to think that she's dead.
Alright, Perpetua nods and she says that she understands your feelings, and she will send a sending, so it'll arrive before you do, and she'll send it as she'll get Daggelt Neverember to send it, because he's much better at lying than she is, and she'll have him tell them a wonderful story about how heroic you were and how you died in service to Neverwinter, and what a great service you did, and how incredibly heroic your death was.
Elia kind of, this pleases her a lot. She likes the idea of having heroic death.
Yay.
Heroic and tragic.
Yes, you can, when you're speaking, you can see like Daggelt Neverember grinning in the background at this idea of,
Putting one over on the Waterdavian.
yeah.
Elia
Right.
kind of looks to her and says, spin a story that the other bards will sing songs about.
Righto, lass. Jolly good.
I very much appreciate your cooperation.
Very good show, lass. You go and show them what for down in Waterdeep.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right. Any of the rest of you got anything you want
I'd
to
like to do something.
Yes?
Can I buy a fishing rod?
Nice.
Oh, very clever.
See, you got me there. I was going to do the same.
You find a like general goods
Nice is
store.
probably going to be better at cooking the fish.
You find this sort of supplies down near the docks. It's easy enough to purchase. I think it costs about 1 silver piece. So,
Cool. Yeah.
Nice and Renato fishing together would be totally adorable.
Yeah.
oh,
Well, see, Renato was going to pick up a few different other things. He was taking a note off of, I think it was Vivian, or was it Vembry, buying a bunch of odd things and said, hey, why not? We have the fortune to do it with anyway.
yeah.
So, here are the list of things that he's going to buy.
Okay.
By the way, fishing tackle is 1 gold piece apparently, according to the player's handbook.
Okay.
Yep, I have it
one
open in front of me.
piece. All right.
So he's going
That's
to
fine with
buy a bag of ball bearings,
Okay.
caltrops,
Interesting. Yep.
fishing tackle,
Caltrops.
which
Fishing
is
tackle.
a magnifying glass,
Okay.
and a spyglass because we're going on a friggin' boat, man.
Oh yeah.
A spyglass is 1,000 GP. Why?
What is it?
They actually are really expensive things. They require a lot of precision manufacturing. You might be able to get one a bit cheaper because you're in Neverwinter,
Oh,
where they're actually manufactured
Gosh.
In fact, the boat you're going to be traveling on is selling these kinds of precision engineered things, clocks, spyglasses, that kind of thing, because Neverwinter, known as the City of Skilled Hands, is famous for these kinds of instruments.
Gosh. Okay, maybe not the spyglass. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So let's see. I said ball bearings, caltrops, fishing tackle, magnifying glass. Maybe something else. Oh, a book, of course.
Okay. What kind of book?
Let's see. Well, he hasn't had anything to enjoy just in terms of finer things, so a book of poetry.
Oh, very nice. Okay. Wow, books are expensive.
Are they? Book.
25 gold pieces for a book.
That's fine.
apparently.
That's a drop in the bucket compared
I
to the
assume that that's for like a really nice kind of hardback book, not for like a chap book. Like, because there are these, the equivalent of like penny dreadfuls, which would probably cost you like 1 gold piece. And they're like kind of serial stories that are kind of trashy. That are quite popular with, particularly with like young middle class kind of people.
Sadly, they're below his sensibilities.
Yes, probably. Renato's a bit posh for them. All right. Anybody else?
How much did my cask of fire wine cost?
Oh, geez. Cask of fire wines. Probably
Yeah.
because, oh man, a barrel, just the barrel on its own costs 2 gold pieces. So a barrel full of fire wine probably cost you about maybe 10?
Fine with me. I'm also going to buy a set of traveler's clothes for myself for the journey, because I need something other than heavy armor to wear.
That's a good idea.
And I'm going to buy a set of finer clothes, but ones that will also stand the salt water, so Ilya will have something better to wear than the silks.
Oh ho.
Oh, that's nice
Aww,
of you.
very thoughtful.
Okay, you buy some nice traveling clothes.
Oh, and Renato's
They
going to start
cost,
challenging
like,
people to
A
dragon
gold piece for an outfit kind of thing.
chest.
Unless it's like common clothes, which are cheaper, but for like nice quality clothes, you're looking at a gold piece.
Right. Let's see, is there anything else? I mean, I'm gonna assume I have all the stuff I need to forge documents.
Oh yes, you always have that
Yeah.
with you.
Oh, I was going to play a prank on Vembry before we left.
Oh yeah.
Sometime when he was out, I was going to go spend a nice 2 silver pieces to buy 10 chickens,
Right.
and speak to them and convince them to just kind of hang out in his room.
Oh my god. Roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
You convinced the chickens, like, okay, and they just all go clicking on into his room, and
This is gonna be great,
all
guys.
kind of settle on his bed, make
Good.
little nests and things. So when Vembry goes back to his room to pack away his things ready to leave, he finds his room contains 10 chickens who are all kind of...
Yeah. Partway through the preparations to go to Waterdeep, Vembry sidles back into the Shitty Wizard in the dead of night, trying to sneak back up to his room and finds the place full of chickens. You hear a great commotion. Yep.
Chickens all go flying out down the stairs.
Nice
There's
grab.
Go ahead.
feathers everywhere.
I'm gonna go ahead and flip a couple gold pieces to Tark for putting up with this.
Tark
By the way,
gives
nice-
you a wink.
Nice
and
has
takes
grabbed
the-
one and kept one.
Oh my god, what do you need a chicken for?
Nice
okay,
is,
Why
add,
family.
doesn't she need a
add
chicken?
a chicken to your inventory. I'll have to draw it a token.
Are you just gonna feed it to the dogs?
What do you got?
I was
to name
just
it?
gonna kill it and
Oh,
have it
okay.
as food source.
Oh, I
Well,
see. Is
Benbury
it so? Are
pokes
you
his head
keeping a
out
live
the
chicken in your inventory or a dead chicken in your inventory?
Hold on, a dead one.